Department of Science and Computer Science presentation on History of Statistics by student Ruchi Sunil Pansari, FYBSc Computer Science, roll number FF47 Division F. Statistics. Introduction to Statistics. Brief history of statistics. The word statistics have been derived from Latin word status or the Italian word statista. Meaning of this word is a political state or a government. Shakespeare used the word statistics as drama Hamlet. In the past, the statistic was used by rulers. The application of statistics is very limited, but rulers and kings needed information about lands, agriculture, commerce, population of their states to assess their military potential, their wealth, taxation, and other aspects of governments. Introduction. Statistics is the mathematical body of science that pertains to the collections, analysis, interpretations, or explanation and presentation of data, or as a branch of mathematics. Some consider statistics to be a distinct mathematical science rather than a branch of mathematics. While many scientific investigations make use of data, statistics is generally concerned with the use of data in the context of uncertainty and decision making in the face of uncertainty. In applying statistics to a problem, it is a common practice to start with the population or process to be studied. Population can be diverse topics such as all people living in a country or every atom composing a crystal. Ideally, statisticians compile data about the entire population on operation called census. They may be organized by governmental statistical institutes. Descriptive statistics can be used to summarize the population data. Numerical descriptors include mean the standard deviation for continuous data, while frequency and percentage are more useful in terms of describe categorical data. Some statistical terms. Data is any quantitative and qualitative information. Quantitative data refers to numerical information obtained from counting or measuring that which be manipulated by any fundamental operation. Example scores, height, weight, income. Qualitative data refer to discrete attributes that cannot be subjected to the mathematical operations. Example, gender, citizenships, educational attainment, religions. Definitions of statistics. Statistics is a branch of mathematics that deals with the scientific collections, organization, presentation, analysis, and interpretation of numerical data in order to obtain useful and meaningful information. Organization of data refer to the ascertaining manner of presenting the data into the table, graphs, or charts so that logical and statistical conclusion can be drawn from the collected measurements. Analysis of data refer to the process of extracting from the given data relevant information from which numerical description can be formulated. Branches of statistics. Descriptive statistics, the branch of statistics that focus on the collecting, summarizing, and presenting a set of data. Example, the average age of citizens who voted for the winning candidate in the last presidential elections. The average length of all books about the statistics. Inferential statistics, the branch of statistics that analyzes samples data to draw conclusions about the populations. For instance, suppose a survey group wants to know the prevailing sentiments among the Filipino peoples on a certain issues. Asking every Filipino to answer a questionnaire would be impossible. It is expensive, time consuming, and impractical. Instead, a small part of the entire population is scientifically chosen. The data gathered from this group is used to draw a general opinion of the entire population. History of statistics. The processing of statistical information has a history that extends back to the beginning of humanity. As early as 3080 billion there were records of population in China. Babylonia in China is the representation of the statisticals In biblical times, the census was undertaken by Moses in 1940s of BC and by David in 100,000 70 BC. Indian literature back to the regions of the northern Hindustan king Ashoka also described the method of taking census. The Athenians and other ancient Greeks conducted the census in a time of stress, counting the adult male citizen in wartime and the general populace every time. The food supply was ensured. Is the picture of ancient Greeks old citizens of the old citizens. The Romans register adult males and their property and military and administrative purpose. The statistical tools are used the Roman peoples. This is the pictures of the Roman peoples use the statistics way to the sixth king of Rome, Servus Tullius, was given credit for instituting the gathering of population of data. Gathering 2000 years ago, each male in the Roman Empire had to return to the city of his birth to be counted and taxed. This the Bible gives an account of the return of Joseph and Mary as Bethlehem for such a purpose of Holy Bible. Galileo Cardano is an Italian mathematician, physician, and gambler wrote Liber di Ludo Ali, in which appears the first known study of principle of probability. He wrote more than 200 works in medicine, mathematician, physician, philosophy, religion, and music. The born September Pavia, Italy, dead September 21. So Roma, Italy, parents Physio. Books: The Rule of Algebra, The Book of My Life, The Rule of Algebra, Education, Insurrection of Padua, Pavavi, Galileo Cardano, The Theory of Probability is right. The Carr person who made an extensive study on the correlation among the several variables. He was an influential English mathematician who has been credited with establishing the discipline of mathematical statistics. In 1911, he founded the world's first university statistics department at University College London. Born in March 20, 1856, Islington, United Kingdom, died April 27, 1936, Capel, United Kingdom. Children Egon Person. Education Rupert Carl, University of Heidelberg, University of Cambridge, King's College of Cambridge. Just right after who the World War II needed for basic understanding of statistics, or the statistical literacy become a necessity today in modern worlds. Nowadays, the use of statistics has extended to such things as theaters attendance, sports results, car sales in a certain period of time, heights, weights, birth rates, death rates, and other things that can be expressed numerically in statistics. Thank you.